Okay, we are live. Uh, welcome to the Unofficial Forensic Forecast Awards. And I'm Lee Whitfield. Got Brian joining us. How you doing, Brian?
Hi, Lee. How you doing?
Awesome. Brian himself may feature at some point during this little episode. Yeah, I think a lot of people in this field take themselves and everyone else in the field far too seriously. And we have the official Forensic Forecast Awards, which are happening next week at the SANS Forensic Summit. I just thought it was about time we did something a little bit more fun. Something which is going to poke fun at some people, potentially offend them. I don't know if that happens. Oh well. And, you know, it's just going to be a little bit of fun. And so the categories which we have are not altogether the most serious of categories. In fact, they're outright not even remotely serious at all. But we're going to have a little bit of fun, I think. So if you're on Google+, please feel free to come and join the Hangout. Or you can just watch from the Forensic Forecast website if you want to. I posted links all over the place, so hopefully at least someone is watching this now. So, hang on, just first to start off with, I did have a request from someone that I do something, and because I'm in Texas, because I'm an Englishman in Texas, need something to differentiate me and make me look like I am actually English. So using the funny little things in the Google Hangout, we'll start off one of those, and maybe one of those. You know, jolly good old show, jolly good show, chap. We'll I can't do it.
Wow.
Sorry.
Most useless Google Plus feature.
But still the most fun. All right, so I think we'll just go ahead and jump right in. We've got 10 categories in all. Just give me a second. Okay, so we are going to start off with the award for wussiest punch in digital forensics. Now, there is a story behind this, and the story is as follows. I went to the SANS Forensic Summit in Austin last year, and, you know, people who know me know I make flippant remarks and, you know, insult people and stuff like that. And I had the fortune of sitting next to this one particular gentleman, and I insulted him on probably within the first 20 minutes of sitting down for the first presentation.
I think it was more like 5.
Sorry?
I think it was more like 5 minutes. 20's being awful liberal.
Well, you know, I try to make myself look a little bit better than I am. So I was able to sit next to this guy, and I insulted him, and then he turned around, and for the first time since I was at school, someone punched me. He punched me in the arm. So I just kind of was a bit stunned by that, and then noticed there was a bit of a trend because the same person punched Ken Pryor as well. Now Ken obviously deserves that kind of abuse. I personally don't. So the wussiest punch in digital forensics award goes to David Kovar. So so congratulations to David. And I feel like
He may have clapped harder than he hit you.
I have a feeling the next punch will be somewhat more. I don't know. Right, hang on just a second, because I think we're having some. Ah, I've done something wrong. Give me just a minute here, sorry. Yeah, I did something a bit stupid there. I posted the wrong link. So give me a minute and I'll repost this. All right. All right, there we go. Hopefully that's sorted out some of the issue, and some people actually come and watch now. It's probably a good thing that Mr. Kovar didn't see the first
Got
one.
the first part out of the way.
Yeah, the rest of it will be fine. You know,
Yeah.
I have a feeling that after doing this, this will be like a line of people at the next Forensic Summit in Austin who are all going to be wanting to punch me.
Yeah.
So it's not a big deal. You know, one less. Who cares? So, moving on to the second category of the night. And we are going to go for Forensic Beard of the Year. Now, I've recently, I moved to Texas in, at the end of October last year, and became friends with a group of forensic investigators in the area. We meet together quite frequently, and the first time that I met this one individual, the first thing that struck me about him was his beard. I was like, that is a full, proper beard, and no escaping it. And I know that lots of people try these things. You know, Brian down here, he's got a little goatee beard going on. You know, Brian, I respect it, really, really do. But, you know, at the end of the day, there's just no comparison.
There's no competing with a beard. I mean, no, none.
Sorry. So, the award for Best Beard in Digital Forensics goes to Dave Cowan. Yay. I need an applause. I need to do that thing we did for the first year during the Forensic Forecast Awards where all those people cheering things.
We should have had the sound effects.
Find something next time.
We'll dub it in if we have to. If we get really desperate, we'll start.
Okay, so moving on, we now have the Most Confusing Presentation Award, and once again this goes back to the SANS Forensic Summit last year, and this one person gave an absolutely technically brilliant presentation, added a lot of personality to it as well. It was very, very good. However, the line of people that I was sitting with, we all kind of sat there like, what? And Ken Pryor, who was sitting close by as well, whenever this person finished their presentation, they said, any questions? And Ken just timidly raised his hand so no one could see, just went, what? So, the Most Confusing Presentation Award goes to the ext4 file system analysis by Hal Pomeranz.
It really was an outstanding presentation. It's just, you have to actually go through it about maybe 30 or 40 times to begin to understand the initial part of it and then start building on from it. But it was probably the best presentation of the whole summit. It just took a really long time because it was so in-depth and so detailed.
No, absolutely. I mean, I say it all mockingly, of course, but I mean, it wasn't a presentation for beginners.
No.
That was a presentation for somebody who knows what the hell they're doing.
Which is neither of us.
Yeah, granted. So, yeah. So Hal gets that award, and I know he's scheduled to present a couple of times at the 2012 summit. So we'll look forward to being equally confused by his presentations then as well. We love you, Hal. It's, all right. Okay. So there's a story behind this next award. I went and assisted this certain person with some SANS training a couple of months ago, and he told me this story where he was at some event somewhere, and one of these young up-and-coming forensic analysts walked up to him, and he's like, "I know who you are." He's like, "Oh, cool, that's nice to know. Yeah, that's great. You do pretty good for an old guy." To which he was quite horrified by that. He's like, "I'm not old. I'm not an old guy." So the award for the not bad for an old guy award is going to go to Ovi Carroll. We have an audience of one. Now, moving on to an award suggested by our good friend Brian Moran here. We are now going for the award for most unpronounceable name in digital forensics. And there's only really one person who this can go to. Very, very well-known guy. Sorry?
Absolutely. Only one person this could possibly go to.
Now, his first name may make it sound like he's a bit of a girl, but the award for most unpronounceable name in digital forensics is going to go to Christian what is it again?
Screw it. Let's just have Rob Lee win it.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Rob Lee wins.
Rob Lee! We can't mess that one up.
You know what? I don't think anyone's even going to notice.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so this next award, there's a few people who are up for this particular award, and this is Best Photoshop of Me. Anybody who's on Twitter who follows forensic folk know fine well the abuse that I get on an almost daily basis.
Deservedly so.
Oh, thank you. Very kind of you to say.
Not a problem.
So here, I want to show you a few instances of this. Okay, so our very own Brian Moran here did this. And this is his attempt at a forensics playing card. Now,
my favorite part is the hit points are in British pounds.
That picture as well, my goodness. You know, I did a Star Trek experience when I was 17 years old. Never lived that down. I was young. I needed the money. Yeah. So this was Brian's little entry into this particular award. Now, moving on, someone who even though I've repeatedly threatened them with all kinds of bodily violence and physical harm, they still continue to publish doctored pictures of me in various positions and poses, and I will hurt him. And that man is J. Michael Roberts, and this is his entry for this particular award. I don't know what to say. I'm just lost for words. So that's two of the pictures. Now, there was also a special entrant into this particular category. When I was teaching with O.V. Carroll for Sands in Orlando this year, a certain individual took it upon himself to make some really interesting videos, shall we say. And because of the videos, well, I have to at least show one of them. So here we go. Unfortunately, there's no volume, there's no sound to this. But there's Ovi. I should have probably said before, this probably isn't suitable for younger viewers before starting this. This is age-restricted content.
This video never gets old.
And that's me. I'm always the woman in these videos. Why? I find this offensive. Because I know that Ovi does not dance like that. I mean... oh. So before I give the award, I just want you all to know that I'm going to find you all. There's going to be great suffering. But the award, we couldn't separate them. It goes to Brian, to Jay, and to Mark McKinnon. All three of you deserve the punishment equally. And thank you for whoever it was who recommended that particular category as well. Now, we're going to fire through a couple of these because they don't take a great deal of explanation. So the next award is the shiniest head in digital forensics. Hal Pomran said that in order to be a good digital forensic investigator, you either have to be bald or morbidly obese. So you can probably tell I'm working on the second of those right now, so I hope to be the best forensicator out there because I'll be fat and bald. So the shiniest head in digital forensics is going to go to my good friend Rob Lee. And I'm sure he'll really appreciate that. He's responsible for taking quite a few bad pictures of me as well, so I'm not even remotely scared of the consequences for that. So, let me find that page. Oh, Eric has joined us now as well. Hello, Eric. You can clap as well. That makes it sound like the room's a bit more full. Okay. Now, this is the thing. I know why Mark McKinnon posts videos like that. Okay? I know why he goes out of his way to make fun and poke fun at me at general ridicule. And it's because whenever I did an interview with Rob Lee for the Forensic Forecast podcast, I asked Rob what his favourite forensic tool was, and he answered Mark McKinnon. Now, Mark was like, you could have edited that out, but you let it go. I'm like, well, I don't want to break the flow of the conversation. It had to go in. So from that point forward, Mark McKinnon is since been known as the Tool. So, Forensic Tool of the Year award goes to our good friend Mark McKinnon. Yay, people are clapping now. Oh no. There's Tom.
Hold on a second, I can't hear you.
Hello, Cindy. How are you doing?
I'm very good. I was trying to tweet as we went, but
Okay.
I can't type as fast as you can talk.
If there was an award for the person who did the biggest fix for this year's awards, it would certainly go to this woman drinking a Guinness. A true Irish woman. Right. We're going to move on to now, it's going to seem like we're picking on this person a little bit. It's not the case. But there's one memory which sticks in my mind specifically from last year's Forensics Summit. And that is that during that presentation of which I was speaking, there was an inexplicable moment when Hal did this little dance, and I was like, I'm too sexy for this file system. And, you know, ever since that, I've just had this particular thing in mind. So the Forensic Dance Act of the Year goes to Hal Pomerantz again.
That was pretty much the only presentation that wasn't overly confusing. Well, actually, that was actually more confusing than presentation itself, is what just happened.
He seemed to be appearing on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
All right. We're down to our final two awards now. The first one is Handsomest Male Forensicator. Now, I met this guy at the summit last year, and since moving to Texas, seen a lot more of him, and he even suggested this award, not really knowing that he was going to get awarded this. But this Handsomest Male Forensicator goes to Joseph Shaw. Goodness knows, he was quite some distance ahead of most of the other forensicators I know. All right. So then we've had handsomest male forensicator. Now we're going to move on to prettiest female forensicator. And this may sound a little bit sexist, but there's a reason for this. I went to the DoD Cybercrime Conference earlier in the year, and I was supposed to be helping Mark McKinnon with his presentation. And just before the presentation started, a group of individuals decided it would be funny if I was presented with a little pink certificate.
Funny. It was funny.
A little pink certificate saying that I've been inducted into, I'm an honorary female forensicator. So, ha, the joke's on you all, because I have awarded myself the prettiest forensicator of the year award.
I'll just let you know, I tweeted it before you said it.
Eva? No, you're going to sleep in your room.
So, yes, I hope you all like the tiara. It's very, very fitting, I think.
Are we going to see that next week? Please?
No. Alright, so ha, the joke's on you, Cindy.
I like it. It fits.
Oh,
I do think you should bring the tiara and wear it, though.
Alright, so they're all the official, unofficial Forensic Forecast Awards that I have. I've kind of frozen up. There we go. You're back again.
Is that Eric? Hi,
They're
Eric.
all the official, unofficial awards that we have. I don't know if any of the other guys here have any other awards they have in mind that they think are deserving to go out to people. I know that Tom must have at least one idea.
I'm trying to get my audio working.
Least
working.
techie.
Oh, you can hear me?
Tom
Yeah.
Morris. Yeah, I can hear you fine.
I can. Oh, here we go. Why is it not going through my headset? Great,
You're
Lee.
deaf
Broke
and
my
we can
computer.
You know, it's all right. It's not like we're going out live or anything. Oh wait, yeah, we are.
Oh, wait. We have the FCC 7 seconds in there, right?
Have we? All right. Cool. Well, I plan on making this an annual thing again because I thought this was funny. But I would do because I did it.
So did I miss one, Lee? What was the
So,
first award
if,
today?
the very first one.
Uh-huh.
Dave
Yeah, it was
Kovar.
the wussiest punch in digital forensics.
See, I didn't get to tweet that. So who won the wussiest punch?
Well, for fear of getting an even harder punch in a week or so, that was Dave Kovar who won that. So,
Oh, you know what? Oh, shoot, I threw it out. Do you guys, I can't remember the name of the comic. There was one comic in the newspaper today. It's a baby with the parents, and the parents went to the school, and they were looking at what the kids did for art, and their kid had dumped green paint all over him and was like Hulk smash. And I was going to cut it out and bring it for Ken next week.
yeah, well, there's another award. Forensicator most likely to cause injury to another forensicator.
Oh, wait, I got to find
Ken
it.
Pryor for viciously assaulting Joe Garcia at last year's summit, pushing him into a half-dug road. Shameful actions.
So, back to the official business, though. You had wussiest punch, and was confusing presentation the next one?
Yes.
Okay, so I only missed one. I got it out
No,
there.
sorry, it was Forensic Beard of the Year as well.
Who's got the forensic beard of the year?
That went to David Cowan.
I don't think I've got him on Twitter, so.
It's HEFC blog, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
And you just called it what for the beard?
Hang on a minute.
Forensic Beard of the Year.
Forensic
Yeah,
beard of the year.
So, I guess that's pretty much it. Something to bear in mind is that today, 17th of June, as long as it's still the 17th of June, somewhere in the world, the Forensic Forecast voting for the official awards, which happened at the Sans Forensic Summit a week from Wednesday, will remain open. So take your time and go and place your votes if you haven't done already, and make sure that specifically that this person here loses because she cheats.
I don't cheat. I have a big police family. They appreciate the work I do. Come on.
So does that mean you're already like hinting at who won awards there, Lee?
I think you just did that.
Or,
Yeah, are you going to give us the inside scoop?
someone who's getting disqualified from the awards? Dear, oh dear. Right, well...
On my screen, Lee, you're pointing to yourself. So.
I'm disqualified from I'm not even up for any awards this year. You know, all I do is put them on. Who gives a crap if I do any work or not? That's fine.
That's all right. We all know you. We all know you fix it anyway, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's the kickbacks. I'll admit. You know.
We figured that's the only way Guidance won last year.
Yeah, well, you didn't see all the swag I got from that, so it's fine. Oh,
I was expecting an NK7 banner hanging behind you, like mission accomplished.
calm down. Oh, crap.
Instead, there's just a white door.
He hasn't put it up yet since he moved.
It's hanging on the front of the house. All right.
That's my giant cat. Can you see him?
Is that Banjo Kitty?
This is actually Mocha. He's 19 years old. If I'm on the Skype or G+, he has to be involved. I don't know why.
He's the attention person?
Well, he wants to know what you guys are up to, I think.
Well, like I said, you got to keep an eye on that Whitfield guy.
All right, cool. Well, I'm going to call this quits on the broadcast. If you want to hang around and talk for a bit afterwards, then feel free. But it's been a bit of fun. We hope that no one's taken too great offense at this, except for maybe Mark, who it was full intended for him. But we'll call it quits, and don't forget to place your votes for the official awards happening at the summit in a week and a half's time. Bye for now.